Okay. Hi. Hey there.
Hello. Good
Hi.
morning. Happy Monday.
Okay, I don't think we've introduced these guys.
I
Why
don't
don't you
think
introduce
officially.
them?
Okay, so these are our new puppies. Um, they are they live at the Ford house, but they are our little boutique puppies. We've adopted them, rescued them, and they have um, just been so fun and heartwarming. Oh my God, do you see what I mean?
Oh,
Do you
capturing.
see what I
Okay.
mean?
Like, we don't even need to talk. We can just let
Yeah,
everybody
we
watch
can
the
just let you
puppies.
watch these for like a half hour.
uh,
But their name is this is Cash. He's the boy. Whoop, whoop. And this is Monet. She's our little girl. Um, they are Chowinis, although we think that Cash could have been.
we don't know.
We don't know.
We gotta wait and see.
The mom could have had a little too much fun. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't know that was
There's
possible
no
until my
too much.
husband. Yeah,
There's.
until my husband told me that that was possible. Um,
Hey,
but
Bubba's.
he definitely has like a weenie body, long body. So and she's
She definitely
obviously
looks more chihuahua.
yeah more
Yeah.
Chihuahua. So
I know. Hey, baby.
but they are just so great, so fun. They're
So we're gonna try
settling
to keep him
in.
with us
We're
right
gonna
now
try to
for
keep
the
them with
show,
us
for
for
our talk.
yeah.
Okay, so welcome to. I'm Susan,
I'm Tana.
and we are the owners of Wild Heart Boutique in St. Augustine, Florida. We started this Wild Heart and Soul time to talk to you all about fashion and real topics and fashion in real life, right?
That's right.
And to begin with, what in the heck is a wild heart? So, a wild heart is a person
Who embraces life with an open heart.
and a fierce
Your
soul.
soul.
So, that really is kind of our motto, I think.
Motto.
We kind of
It's how
reference
we
back
handle
to it.
things every day.
Mm-hmm. So, last episode, we started to talk on just wardrobe, right? Because it's COVID time right now, and a lot of people were having extra time and told us that they were cleaning out their closets. It was right, we're kind of all cleaning out stuff, cleansing. And so we did what we call the clean and clear,
Yeah.
right? You want to recap the steps that we
So we
talked
talked
about?
about cleaning and clearing your closet, and really we tried to just simplify it, as in making two piles of things that you love and things that you don't love. And um, we talked about how at that point we were not talking about fit, design,
Right.
color,
No.
like nothing that
Like
play
around.
yeah that played a part
It
in
was
that.
more
It was more
emotion.
just
How'd you feel,
yes,
right,
yeah.
about that
So
clothing?
just simple and general. You either love it or you don't love it.
Mm.
So this week, what we're doing is we're going into our next little step of this, and we call it tweak
Tweak
and
and
tune.
tune. Right.
So it's clean and clear and tweak and tune. As we talk about tweaking and tuning, that's where you get into like, does something fit? Does it
Flatter.
flat? Is it flattering?
Right.
How do you feel when you
Mm-hmm.
put it on?
Yeah.
Is there sentimental attachment to it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you take that love pile and
Right.
make it a smaller part of
Like,
your
how do you really?
closet.
I mean, that's like we love that word, tweaking and tuning it, right? So, I think the thing is now that you've gotten through to make two piles, now we want to focus on the love piece, right? Because that's really how you want to have your closet. You want to feel, you want to have love for everything in your closet. Like, you want to go in there and be like, okay, this is a great selection. So with tweaking and tuning, one of the first things that we talked about was, how do you feel when you put it on,
Yes.
really, to begin with? because we are all about that. Like, we can tell you a million times that a certain piece of clothing looks great on you, but the truth is, if you don't feel good in it or you don't really see that in yourself yet,
You
then
won't put
why?
it on.
You're not. Then it's not going to go in your love pile.
Right, and it's going to sit there
Yeah.
in your closet and not be used.
Right.
And that's really not what we want to do. We want to. He's so funny. Um, they like to snuggle.
Oh,
Okay, so I've
okay.
never had small dogs in my life, so this is just so fun.
New.
Okay.
So I think we should just start with what you're wearing today.
Okay, so
we
yeah,
forgot
we
to do
did
that anyway. We did.
examples.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, so we thought,
Right.
okay, this is a perfect
Right.
scenario.
Right.
Okay, so I've had boutiques for like 17 years. So I have definitely sentimental attachments to pieces of clothing that, you know, quite frankly, it's time to let it go. It's time to break up with it, you know. So I said to Sue, I'm going to pull out a piece that I carried this line in my store. Gosh, when I had a store in Swickley, so, you know, we're talking, oh, Lord, we're talking, you know, 6 years ago. And so this was a line that I did really well with. I loved the designer. She was actually out of Ohio, and it was very artsy. The fabric was amazing. It kind of was edgy. And they also have gone out of business since then, which makes me very sad. So I keep holding on to these pieces. So I'm going to show you this piece.
So this was in your love pile.
This was in my love pile.
So now we're going to ask the question, how do you feel in it?
Right.
How do you feel? You have obviously you just shared sentimental, so it makes you think of certain things.
Yes, so there's sentimental value.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, this was like one of my fat shirts, what I would call, like I put on when I was feeling heavy, you know, and I'm still kind of in that mode right now. So, but anyway, so comfortable, so cool, cool as in temperature cool. You know, just very unique and
It is
different.
really neat.
Throw it on
Colorful.
with black leggings.
Right.
But
Okay.
the reality is, when I put this on now,
Yeah.
I feel like a roasted Brussels sprout.
Wow.
Yeah. Or like I look at it and I say, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Wait, go step back a little bit. Let me just see.
I feel like, you know.
Why? Because the colors?
The colors.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like.
Do you feel confident?
Jolly Green Giant kind of like sleeve.
Yeah.
Like imagine him on your green bean can, right? So I'm like, well, okay, so maybe.
Okay, so right there you're questioning something.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about fit?
So fit, again, like I said, you know, it's probably not the most flattering thing that I have in my closet anymore. But, you know, could I throw it on and run around in it? Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Right.
But the reality is,
Yeah.
it's a piece that when I look at it,
Right.
I'm thinking, should I today? Shouldn't I today?
Right.
You know.
Yes. There's
I'm not-
enough questions.
It's just not a.
Wow, I love this.
Wow, I
awesome.
love this. I love me in it.
Yeah.
I love these colors after 6 years. But, I mean, the piece is still great. It still washes great. The quality's amazing.
There's really cool detail
Yeah,
on
there's
it.
tons of great detail on it. But this is a perfect example when it's time to break up.
Wow.
And let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right.
Like I said, we're getting into the Halloween season, and you know,
Could be a Halloween costume.
it totally could. It could be, you know, a walking piece of asparagus,
Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green Giant,
Hippie-ish. I mean, tie-dye, the thing is with here's the thing with tie-dye. It's like now we're saying that it's coming back, okay? So it's always, but to me, honestly, it's always been coming back. Like, I don't know that it ever went out. but you have to figure out, like, I think a lot of things. Like, do you, and that all of this is fine. Like, you could
Yeah.
keep it. I would still
Yeah.
love you. Like, it's not like, oh my
Right.
gosh, like you could wear it. But now I'm thinking asparagus.
Right.
It's okay. Jolly Green Giant.
Brussels sprouts.
But it's like, okay, do you want, is that the image that you want to portray? Do you feel your best in it? You know, because are there other things in your closet that, you know, could
Yeah,
you
that
would
you
feel
choose.
better
Yeah.
in?
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's good.
So, like
Did
I
you
said,
make a decision already?
oh, this is good. This is moving on. It's going to
Alright.
move on.
Wow. It's hard though, right?
It is. Well,
Okay.
it just is because it's still good. It's still,
Right.
you
It's
know,
great. Yeah.
edgy.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but the reality is, you know, it's not me anymore. It's not
Right.
who I am anymore. It's not how I want to look anymore. So that's a great scenario of how things can still be functional and
Yeah, they feel good.
yeah,
It can still, because it's a nice
material
material.
feels amazing.
But overall,
But
when you're tweaking and
overall,
tuning, you're not. It's not making the cut.
yeah, it's not going to be what I grab to run to Publix
Okay, so can I?
and shop for vegetables.
No, it's not.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to
I just want to say that
See.
I really do like the piece.
yes.
But I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah. It's time
If
to
I
go.
felt different, I would tell you, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this dress that I have, all right, so I got this probably about 5 years ago. And I'm not saying I'm going to get rid of it or not. I just don't know. I actually want to talk about it.
Oh boy.
Is something leaking?
No, just
Okay, something's going to happen maybe.
something might happen.
Okay. If you have to leave, we understand.
I will.
Okay.
We'll just
So
let them roll.
okay, so this is a maxi. Okay.
Yes.
It's cool. Like, it's got cool details. Like, you've got one sleeve that's shorter than the other. It's got these gathers, which could be good. And then in the back, you know, it's got these gathers. It's kind of a cool, like, makes me feel kind of loungy.
Yeah.
What I, I gotta show you a picture, because my family, when I wear it, they call me the Statue of Liberty. So I do need to show you this picture, because this was taken probably about 5 years ago, and every time I wear it, I'm like, okay, is this how people see me? Okay, look at it. Okay, yeah, they drew in the crown and the torch. Okay, that's great. So I kind of feel, right, this whole thing. So I have been, now here's what I don't like about it. I have broad shoulders. I have big shoulders, I have a big chest, and then it's like little, so I kind of feel like and again, this is probably why it's Statue of Liberty. It's like this big long triangle, and then I kind of feel like, I don't know, I just don't, I feel like my belly is sticking out. So it's weird, because I think it's a cool piece, but I don't like love myself in it. But when I walk around in it, I think, okay, no, I think
it's comfortable.
I don't know, right? So this is where I am with
It's
this,
easy. You can throw it on.
right? And it's kind of different.
You could do
Okay,
flip
what is
flops, sneakers.
right?
You know.
Okay, what is your comment?
It is so time to break up. It's just time to break up. It's over. The relationship is over.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Really? Really?
It really
okay,
is.
it really is.
It really is.
Okay, this is why I need expert advice. All right, it is. It's not the most flattering thing.
Right.
Okay.
And like I said,
Mhm.
we totally could. Both these could be kept in
Right.
ongoing.
Right.
But
Right.
but the reality is,
We are tweaking and tuning.
and
Yeah.
yeah, oftentimes when you have to just think too much about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
Right.
yeah, because I just think at our age now, like I enjoy not having to think about those things.
Right.
I just want to go in and pick things that I feel good in, and you know, really isn't about what someone else is going to think about it. It really is just what I personally think about it and how I feel in it.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, we are talking, you know, I mean, this is our job, right? This is fashion is our jam, right?
That's what we do.
But the truth is this is what we do. But when you're walking around, honestly, I really don't want to be obsessing over whether or not I look good in this.
Right.
It's a waste of time,
Right.
right? It's really
Yeah,
not
you can
the
put
best.
your energy into
And I do,
other
believe me,
things.
I do
Yes.
that. We were talking about that the other day. Like, in the back, I've got voices. You know, we all have these voices in our heads, and mine's like constantly giving me like a play by play on how did you look? How do you look when you sit? Did you look okay when you walked away? I mean, it is kind of
Yeah.
crazy making,
You do it.
and we don't need that. So if to me, okay, I it takes a little courage to give this up. Now I'm not sure if there's someone out there that feels like they could look great in this. Please,
If anyone would like these
no.
keys,
Okay,
just
that's
shoot me a-
yeah, yeah. Because I wanted to go to a good
You
home,
wanted to go to a good home.
and
But
so yeah.
yeah, so again, these are examples of tweaking and tuning. Um, and again, it could be a piece that you just think, well, I'm not ready just yet.
Okay,
You know?
that's fair.
So, I mean, I could sleep in this, and it's like a great PJ, but the reality is I feel like
It's
a
time.
vegetable in it.
Right, it's time.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do that to yourself.
Right.
Everything you should that you wear, I believe, in some way should make you feel good.
Yeah.
Even what you wear to bed.
Yeah.
Like,
Whether
you don't
it's
wanna
the
be worrying about it.
Whether
Right.
it's the style, whether
Right.
it's
How,
the
cut, how it feels.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think but you mentioned something, which was, what if there's something that really doesn't flatter, still maybe fits, there's sentimental value, and you're just not ready to part with it? So you could be really harsh on yourself and just say, get over it and get it out of the house, right? Or you could, which I've done, I will just make a separate bag and just put the bag away and go into it like 6 months later or a year and then review it. Because sometimes that's fun, and sometimes you find things that, like, I'll have the girls go through stuff that I don't want, and then they end up not picking like all the things I think they would have. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is fabulous. But they don't pick it. So I'm like, then it's time to leave it, donate it, give it to someone that can really enjoy it.
Absolutely.
So,
I agree.
Okay.
I definitely do that. I put stuff in a bag, and I sort of just set it aside. And then sometimes when I realize, like, wow, I might look at it, look in there, see what I've done, and then I realize I have not thought about it, I have not missed it, I have not needed it to complete my days or weeks. So at that point, you really realize it's time to go.
Okay. I like
so
it.
I think that's a
tweaking and
really
tuning.
yeah. So
Yeah.
clean and clear,
Right.
tweak and tune.
And that's enough for now. Like,
Yeah.
take it in steps.
Yeah.
And enjoy it.
And
I
enjoy it.
actually
Have
think
fun with it. It's fun
Yeah.
trying everything on again.
Yeah.
And just seeing, what you think will work and won't work, or
Where you are.
and again, just truly assessing how it makes you feel.
That is really at the end of what we're going for is, we don't, people can't make you beautiful. You know what I mean? Clothes don't make you beautiful. You are already beautiful.
Right.
We really believe that, and it's really these things that enhance your confidence. And that's really where the beauty comes. I don't care how old you are. I don't. And, if you think you're too skinny or too fat or whatever, it's really about enhancing that. And so that's why we talk about how do you feel. But there is a place, like we said, that's why it's nice that we have each other to say, okay, just honestly, is it time? Yeah, it's time to break up. Okay, so we've done a lot harder things in our lives
Exactly.
than giving away a piece of clothing.
Exactly.
Right? Every single one of us.
And, something we hear at the store, I just don't need anything. Well, I totally agree with that, right? When you're you have an implosion in your closet and the walls fall down, like mine did,
Should happen.
I absolutely do not need anything. But fashion is part of our daily life. It's gonna continue, and it's gonna move forward. It's gonna run full circle. That's why things come back in, or tie-dye never goes out of style. It's just being, maybe tuned and tweaked
Even in the fashion world.
in
they
the
do
fashion
that.
world.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, then, you just, again, need to,
Take the time.
yeah, and make some adjustments. And
Hmm.
that's where your inner feelings come in about pieces and how they make you feel.
Shoot us a message. Shoot us a picture. Like
Yeah.
if you feel like you're like, is this breakup? Or are we rekindling the relationship? Because the stuff that we're going to talk about, we're going to continue down this journey about kind of refreshing your wardrobe, redoing your wardrobe, and we'll have a little bit more steps then to continue that process. But if you guys need help or you just have a question, I mean, we're here. We love this. So
Yeah.
shoot us a
So much fun.
message, and we will get to it. So, all right. So that was that. Look at the puppies are
They're asleep.
sleeping. What are you? What would you like to share that what you're going to do this week? That like
This
be
week.
to be wild at heart, as we talked about. Like what's the one thing that you feel that you're going to focus on when it comes to being a wild heart?
Well, I really just feel like a lot of things are happening this week. School started back, so my Mac is first day today back at school as a sophomore, and things are going to be different. And he was so excited. He's been basically home since March. So he's been with me every single day, like at the store. He helps us out, whatever. But, and I'm a little scared about it. Like, not, I just, you know, I just want everybody to be safe. I hope this is something that can continue
Right.
with
Yeah.
due diligence. But um, he was so excited, so
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
So I just live by the motto that you can either step up or step back.
Mhm.
And I just choose to always step up.
Mm. Mhm.
I realize that I absolutely, um, at this time in my life, do not choose to step back
Mhm.
from anything.
Mhm. Cool. Embracing life. Fully
Head
embracing
on.
life. Mhm.
Yeah.
Head
There's
on.
nothing that could happen now, or that
Mhm.
that I couldn't step up to
Mhm. Mhm.
or towards.
Mhm.
Um, I have no desire to back up.
Cool. Nice.
There you go. How about you?
For me, I would like to work on my inner voice. So, one of my things is I really like to be fully present with people when I'm with them, not distracted and able to really be with them. Um, but I find the thing that gets in the way is a lot of my inner talk, whether it's like, you're not doing enough, or they tend to be very critical. You're not doing enough, you're not working fast enough. I don't know what they are. It's not really that bad. Like, I've worked on that a lot.
Yeah.
But I was like, right now I'm going to continue to work on being kinder to myself because I really want to continue to be kind to others. And I just know that when I'm really in a good place with myself is when it naturally comes with others. And I feel really passionate about that because I think what you said is so true. There's just so much going on, obviously, right? But we're moving into things, right? We're starting to try to come out again. And I think large doses of kindness are needed during this time,
I agree.
especially as we do step up. A lot of times when we step up into things, there's fear, there's uncertainty, there's opportunity, and sometimes we lose ourselves in that, and people lose the kindness and the respect for others. So that's really mine, to be kinder to myself so I can be kinder to others.
Love that.
That's for Wild Hearts today.
It
Well,
is.
thank you so much for joining us.
We had a great
It was
weekend. We're just going
fun.
to let you know that we worked this weekend, working on our spring
Fashion
fashion lines and
lines.
picks, and made a lot of fun, exciting, smart choices. And um, we're
We're excited
excited,
to show
yeah, to
you.
show
I mean, it's
you.
we're always looking to for ways to, it's really actually funny that the same process that we offer you guys for like just cleaning your closets, if you really reflect, that's really what we do.
That's what we
We
do.
clean and clear, we're tweaking and tuning. We're going to be
Our
doing the
store,
rest,
yeah.
the store, what we're carrying, what we offer you all, because we also want it to be a fun place, right? We want to be able to offer something that you don't see anywhere else, especially locally, but even virtually. I mean, I'm telling you, we're pushing it. So we're pushing it in a way that we are excited about, and I think a lot of that times that translates to you all.
Yeah, we really we run our business, I think, with respect. There are other stores in St. Augustine. They're all fabulous. They're all wonderful. They offer something for everybody, and I really think it's important to keep it new
Mm,
and fresh.
yeah,
Next week we will be talking about renewing and refreshing, and so we like to do that with our store. With that being said, there's no need to carry the same thing as someone else. There's truly enough to go around, so that each business can offer
right.
a
Their own offerings.
yeah, their own styles,
Mm,
and
yeah, and that's
what
what,
they like to sell, or what makes them feel um,
and I
that they
think
have a
that's a big
place.
part of building local community too.
Right.
And that's really our part is we want to help everybody, do what they do, but we have a certain value, and that is around, bringing new things and fun things. So we are really excited for our spring fashion.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Jerry is on. I just wanted to say she commented, puppies definitely help you clean up the closet. They'll pull out stuff that you've never seen for a long time.
Ah, Jer, we love
That's
that.
so cute.
She has a new puppy,
Yeah.
so
We love it. So thanks
we love
for
it.
letting
Thanks
us.
for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate you all, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a great
Bye.
day.
Have a great week.
Bye.